Hi, my name is Kate from the Customer Success team here at Vevox, and today I'm going to talk to you about our number cloud polls. First of all, what are they and when might you want to use them? So a number cloud takes your participants' numeric answers and displays them in a cloud format, much like our word clouds. The size of each number shows how often it has been submitted by your participants. So bigger numbers means it has had more votes. So they're perfect for wide ranges of numbers or decimals and give an instant visual snapshot of popular responses. They are especially found to be beneficial in sort of STEM situations or data-driven polls. Okay, so now I will walk you through how to go ahead and create your number cloud poll. So you want to go ahead and click Add Content, and then you want to choose the numeric question type here. And then once this window pops up, you want to click on the result display type and change that to number cloud. From there, you then want to put in your question as you normally would when creating a poll. So once you have your question in here, you then want to set the range. So the range is the numbers that your participants can choose between. So if my range was stuck between 1 and 10, they could only put in answers between 1 and 10. So I'm going to change that to 10 and 200 for this particular question. You can also use a decimal places. So if you wanted people to be able to respond in decimals, you would toggle this on here. And you could also then specify how many decimal places were allowed. So I'm going to toggle this off for my question, but that is how you can turn it on. Furthermore, underneath that, you can set a correct answer for your question. So to do that, you would click the toggle here for set a correct answer, and you would then enter in your correct answer. You can also then put in an error margin if you wanted to, so you can be a little bit nicer depending on how difficult your question is and allow people within a certain margin to get that question correct. You also have your correct answer explanation underneath, so I'm just going to pop that in there. Okay, so then underneath my correct answer explanation, you can see I have some more customization options here. So at the moment, it is setting to just display the mean average when I'm showing my results, but I can choose to also show the median or the mode, or a custom combination of what I would like to show my participants. So the mean average adds up all of the numbers in a set and then divides it by how many values there are. The median average is the middle number in the set of values, so the middle number when it takes all of the numbers and responses that you have received to your polling question. And the mode will be the most frequently repeated value in your responses that you have received. One last thing that you might want to do is come on up to the top here and click the Settings tab. And in here, you might want to turn on your real-time results. So that will then show you what people are putting into your question as they submit it. So these are really good for questions that potentially don't have a correct answer, and it makes it sort of more visual and exciting to watch on the screen. Once you are happy, you can come down and hit Create. And you can see it has added my number cloud question here into my session. Okay, so once you have your polling question, you will go ahead and run it. Okay, so now I have run my number cloud, you can see that this is the sort of image that you can be expecting. So you can see here that 118 is the biggest and therefore has been mentioned the most amount of times. And you can see that I also have my median and mode average along the top. Now mine is a correct answer question, so I'm just going to click the tick here to then also show me the correct answer is 118, and it has highlighted that as well. Okay, so that is it from me. Hopefully that has shown you more about our number cloud questions and how you can utilize them in your sessions. And don't forget to follow us on YouTube and also on LinkedIn to find more tips and tricks and helpful videos.